μετασμάτων. Καλό.
I see a little potential in you, though not much.
I'm here to face the kings.
Are you ready to take back our family's land?
Of course. But my purpose here is to bring down the cultist king.
You make your mother proud, Cassandra. But are you sure you have enough proof to accuse him?
I'm sure.
I'll gather the F4s and meet you in the throne room.
See you in the throne room.
What are we waiting for?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You summoned the F-Force?
You must have achieved some success to earn this adoring crowd.
I brought home a wreath for Sparta. Though I had to enter the games and win it myself.
Very good. But what of our Pancration champion Testicles?
There was an accident at sea before he could compete.
Games are hardly important. What about Viotia?
Stentor and I defeated the Athenian forces. You have nothing to worry about.
And the Lycaon wolf?
Dead. Chopped off his head, if you'd like to see it.
If you have nothing but good news to share, Why did you call for the Air Force?
We were told serious charges will be brought.
Serious charges? Against whom?
You act as if you don't know. Against you, Pausanias. Pausanias blackmailed Lagos of Arcadia. He held the Archon's family hostage in exchange for helping the Cult of Cosmos.
Lagos? Is this true?
We had received word from other sources, but with nothing definite, we would not accuse a king.
So Lagos finally turned. He has more spine than I thought.
You deserve death.
How
for
dare
your
you
crimes.
threaten a king?
Pausanias, you are king no more. As of this day, you are exiled from Sparta.
Before Athena and Ares, I swear you'll regret this. Justice will be done.
You'll have your justice, puppet king.
Forgive us, my king. My daughter couldn't let him stay in power any longer.
Of course not. You've more than earned your citizenship. Sparta owes you thanks, and releases your home unto you.
Your home is returned.
Let us leave the court to its business. We'll talk outside. As for Pausanias, it would be wise to deal with him as...
I will. He is a...
When you've dealt with him...
I'll find you there.
Ares has chosen me to lead the Spartans to glory. There can only be one.
King Pausanias is part of the Cult of Cosmos.
Don't bother me.
There's Pausanias.
Put it out!
Malaka!
I enjoyed that.
Leonidas. He was Sparta's last true hero. We'd all be under the yoke of the Persian Empire if it wasn't for his courage. The same blood courses through your veins.
So, our blood is the blood of kings.
You are so much more than a mercenary. You carry the blood of heroes, blood of power. Remember what I told you?
That people would try to take that power for themselves.
And then you promised.
I wouldn't let them.
Hold out your spear.
All of this talk of the Pythia, I do not care what she says.
Enough! We have grown tired of your insolent tongue. Sparta will not go to war. The Pythia has spoken.
Pythia says what you tell her to say. She has been your puppet for far too long. The time has come to cut her strings.
Oh, Leonidas, the days of heroes are over. You think your blood makes you special? If we opened your veins, it would spill to the ground and disappear through the cracks. You are no one.
You are more than welcome to find out.
Your fate is sealed, son of the lion. Xerxes will unite us. He will bring order to chaos.
Divide the Pythia and everyone you love. Everything you stand for will perish.
Gather the men. My king? Xerxes wants Sparta. She'll have to go through me.
Now, do you understand?
What do I do now?
We continue down the path our destiny has set. Our bloodline has...
It's time we rise again.
It's gone.
What's gone?
There was a skull here, a small wrap.
Why would someone...
There is only one.
Maybe seeing each...
Seems I wasn't the only one yearning for home.
Prasidas,
It's good to see the two.
It feels good.
you're here instead...
I'm heading to Pylos as soon...
I'd be happy to...
Glory. The Athenians are pushing the Spartans.
That sounds like you've...
They're as strong...
Do you mean...
Yes, that's what the...
If the...
I'll wait for you at...
Alex, you have to bring him.
Bring him back.
We have our home.
I'll bring him back.
This is serious.
I understand.
It doesn't matter what you have.
Nothing will stop me. I shouldn't keep...
Be safe, Cassandra.
Ύπους στη βοηθεία σκευοφύλακος.
Where's Brasida?
What do you want?
We fought together.
A friend?
Yes.
Stop!
You can stop waiting.
You? The Athenians are...
I join you, and all they'll...
Ha! Well met!
Send these Athenians to Hades! Sidas! Dimos! This fight is between you and me.
And it is one you cannot win.
If Brasidas dies, his blood is on your hands!
His, yours, and every one of your friends!
Are you mad? We can still stop!
Enough! We will not stop!
I don't want to kill you, Alexios, but I will stop!
My name is Demos!
Continue. One of us will die.
Isn't that the point?
I found Mother.
Finally reunited, only to lose each other again! I don't know what you were thinking back there.
What? Trying to save you?
That's not what that was. I told you to stay out of my way. Yet here you are.
So what? I'm a prisoner until I'm killed?
That's the plan. Or I could come in there and end you anytime I please. But before that, tell me what you know.
I thought your cultists told you everything. Sounds like you're on the...
You think I'm just a puppet? Then prove it.
What do you want to know?
Everything you claim to be true. But after this...
Ask the people who want me dead.
You dare insult the...
They were the ones who sent you...
I gave them victory!
You're being used.
Here's the truth. If all they want...
They want control over...
No, they won't. And they won't control...
At what cost?
Whatever it takes.
Themos, we've been searching...
And you are here. It's nothing. Leave.
No!
Do whatever you want with
I intend... Keep in mind, you...
I don't recall
You have to understand. This...
So you had him murdered?
You can't find the perfect...
Killing your adversaries...
Oh, I'm just...
Come into the cell.
Fortunately for me, there are other...
Already?
I have a plan.
I don't know how you can take...
The act itself is out of my hands.
That's not democracy.
The people have chosen...
Fuck you, Cleon.
I'm not alone in this.
They don't know what they're agreeing to.
You help me.
A pity.
The cult wins, Cassandra.
By the power of the gods, halt!
Good timing.
Interesting. Death may be the greatest of human blessings after all.
At least you tried.
Surely it's the thought that counts. Thank the gods you are alive, Cassandra.
If those
Wait. We need...
Socrates is...
Be brief. Her equip... Come, Varnavas. Cassandra, meet us at Pericles' residence. There we'll discuss all we know.
The steps to the Parthenon are long and built on corpses.
You made it.
Of course I did.
Varnavas was ready to go after you again.
Like he said.
Apparently. We were worried you wouldn't make it.
Especially with every Athenian
Cleon will have to do more than that. What's all this?
We've begun working on a plan.
Although I hardly call...
So, you're taking down...
It won't be simple. His death would disrupt the peace and be worse for Athens.
He's right. We must discredit him first.
Aristophanes apparently has some play.
Some play? It is so much more than that.
Oh, don't get your tune. It's so much more fun that way.
We can't just sit around.
The people trust Cleo.
But that does not...
Taking down Cleo...
But with your...
I should have stayed.
Fools look backwards.
So that's what...
Ever since I heard Cleon speak...
think your plan sounds promising?
One of my students is posed.
That's a bold.
Desperate.
If you believe that...
I expect...
Where do you need me?
To the western...
Alpha?
Good.
I'll be quick.
It'll be a
Calm down.
My masterpiece! It will change everything!
I am no...
By the gods, no!
So where...
Thespis...
This shouldn't... This looks like somewhere Cleon would come. They'll be on high alert here.
You shouldn't be! Who's there? So to get the key, I need to find the commander Phylos. Muddy tracks. Probably came from someone in the garden. This shovel looks recently used. Looks like someone dug here.
Out! Out!
Good, you're...
You should be able... It's what I could find about...
With the sway he has...
Then it's up to us.
So you'll
Talking to the people may not be enough.
I'm surprised.
Desperate time.
So I did.
I'll do my best. But Socrates! Cleon is a man of the people!
Tell me, if you harm someone with a sword, are you not responsible?
I am!
What if you hired someone else to harm another? Are you still responsible for that harm?
Yes!
You are almost too insightful, and you're completely right. We have agreed that we may harm another, even if...
That's right.
So, let me ask you another question. Who should you trust?
The majority is...
And who is informing?
I suppose we're...
And if you found out the person at the...
People who lie to me don't deserve my trust.
Nor should they. After all, if someone lies to you...
Yes!
So you agree that someone who lies to you...
Of course!
Oh, Athenians! I would...
Of course not.
Above all things...
Cleon has lied to you in order to get the votes needed to attack Mytilene. And...
Should the ship arrive in...
Now that you know the truth...
Another vote must be... That probably could have gone better, but even...
All we did...
What we did was far more. We used proof.
But was it enough?
I believe word of Cleon's misdeed...
This must be Thespis' house.
Come on, it's got to be...
You don't look like an actor, unless you're playing an Athenian guard. Hush! I'm going to ask some questions.
But Commander Rexenor...
What's your name?
Bulis.
Well, Bulis.
Yes.
You'd better be telling me everything.
All I know is they wanted to keep this actor busy.
You sure that's...
I just followed the commander's order.
I'm sorry, but you can't be trusted to live.
And then I said to him, if this is your wife, why did she...
I think he's had enough.
And what business is it of yours, friend?
Yeah, what's business?
You'd best be...
I'm here for his...
So? He's not...
Yes, it's not...
That it is.
I need him...
I don't think you understand the situation.
I said I'd stay.
Go take your...
You will regret that.
Get going.
I's not feeling too good.
Before the dead.
He said, you're behind the mask, you'll be perfectly safe, he said. You so strong, Ekaterini. Whee! Giddy up! My parents said you'll either be an actor or a drunk. I fooled them. I became both. Told him Cleon will... Thank you, but you can go no further. For I know...
I just need you ready to perform tomorrow.
Of course, and I just need my mute.
You need to sober up. This play's important.
So's Ekaterini. Please, she's just...
If it means you'll do the play, I'll find your muse.
The sausage seller was my idea.
Leaving Catalonia was a good idea.
Then I will...
Wouldn't walk around in the open with a price on my head. Somebody fucking help me! Get it out!
Face off!
Good luck beating me!
News.
Not my usual type. Too many muscles. But if you've got a drachmi, we can come to an arrangement.
Thespis said I'd find you here.
Ah, my darling Thespis, an artist in so many ways. But let's talk about us.
You don't understand. I need your help.
So many do. These hands have helped more people than Hippocrates.
No. Thespis told me to find you.
Well, I'm not giving discounts to his friends, if that's what you're thinking.
No.
Thespis does love to...
But you're his new?
Commander Exenor has made it...
Don't worry.
You don't understand.
What do you mean?
Secret meetings, strange visits...
If I do this...
It'd be...
Don't worry.
Bring me back!
Let no man be called happy before his death. Till then, he's not happy.
There seems little doubt that
Only
Exenor
life.
is aligned with the cult of Cosmos. I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Put it down! Put it down!
deserve it. And worse.
I see the
What do I do?
I'm ready for
Is this proof enough of his death?
Not quite the sort I meant. But as long as he's dead.
My part is done. Go make sure Thespis is at the theater in time for his performance.
You are too tense. Come here and lie a while. We've time to have a little fun. Or is it always business with you?
Is it with you?
So blood does pulse in those veins.
It roars. But what of Thespis?
Thespis is an actor. Half the girls here have been his muse at one time or another.
Now, we need to worry about Thespis and Aristophanes' play.
This play is
With it, we hope...
I can see there is more in your eye.
It's enough for you to know that I plan to... Don't want to be caught here.
You don't stand a chance! You'll never beat me! They're getting away! Please tell me you have new—
He's fine.
Oh, thank the god.
Athenians' lives are too
True, it's not for everyone. Here, for you, the people may be the heart.
Happy day for us and for our children if Cleon should perish!
You also know what a pig's education he has had.
Such insults! And to think I was going to propose a statue to be erected in the city to each of you for your bravery!
See! He treats us like old dotards and crawls at our feet to deceive us. But the cunning wherein his power lies shall this time recoil on himself.
Ah! Alas! The conspirators are murdering me! Ah! Ah! Ooh! Ee! Oh! Ee! Ah! Ooh! Oh! Eh!
Let me know if you have questions. Thanks for looking.
Μη του το πείσεις.
What can I get for you? I'm glad you stopped by.
Πάψε, συλλέγω.
I'm telling you, everyone's talking about it. The commander has never lost. Even here. I care to know those...
το επιχείρημα δομείται πιστικών, τότε δύναταν κερδάνε εν ζήτημα.
So, what's next?
The play was a great success.
Now he heads...
Cassandra!
Where is he now?
Amphibolis. They're preparing for battle.
If you reach him before I do, tell him I'm on the way.
So what are you going to do?
Brasidas needs my help.
Whatever you decide, remember he's only a man.
I can't promise anything.
Be safe.
Ride, Phobos! Yeah! I should try to stay out of sight.
Goes out at night to spar with each other.
Rasidas.
You got my message.
I heard about Pil.
I've been through worse.
This is our chief.
If you don't...
There's something you're not...
I am here for Cleon.
I thought we...
You're not who I thought you were. You were raised...
I came here, didn't...
You haven't proved...
Let me prove it.
We're wasting time. Athens, we need to attack now.
Malaka.
Today, we give everything we have. No giving up.
The Athenians are here! Spartans, charge! Archers on the wall! They need to be shut down, now!
Somebody get water!
A bad day for Athens! A glorious day for Sparta!
Come closer so I can sleep.
everything so personally. Shit!
Fucking coward! She can't get away! Unfortunately for you, it is.
It's not too late, you know! You can still join us!
We're not in Athens! You can't talk your way out of this!
No! Shit! No! Cassandra! Come now! Show mercy!
You turned him against us! My own brother!
We lifted Demos up! We made him great! Unstoppable! Then fight by his
name!
I beg you! This...
Shut the fuck up!
My hands are...
You will die just as you lived. As a coward.
I'm not through! I won't be forgotten for all I've done!
You're not worth the memory. That's it then. Irene will want to know Cleon is dead. And Vrasidas. I should have gotten to Demos sooner. I'm sorry, my friend. Erebos swallows a long day.
Cassandra, it was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Cosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Cassandra. You need to be the hero again.
So, you've seen it too, then. It's beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment, it seemed. When your brother came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
You agreed with them? The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption! Dirty drachmi! They killed people in a war they made themselves!
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
Malaka! So you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Demos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
Telling me you're a cultist took guts. You know what I do to cultists, Aspasia.
I didn't want to lie to you anymore. Now that they're gone, we can work together. I think we'd make a good match, don't you?
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi The most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time. But only certain people can activate it. People like Demos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There will be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the cult of Cosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
You've made questionable choices. But I think that was the right one.
You knew him. All he did was worry about the state of the Greek world. If I told him, it would have ruined him.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
I'm sorry.
I suppose that means you trust me.
I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you what it means. Love is a singular comfort, Cassandra. What comes next means harmony for everyone.
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Cassandra. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
Then we're after the same thing.
Cassandra, there is much left to do now.
Cassandra!
The storms.
I can weather any storm. trouble if I'm spotted here.
Phobos, away! My lamb, you've been gone.
Brasidas is dead.
No.
Vimos killed him.
And what of my...
Cleon shot him.
Malakas, Cleon.
It's done, Mater.
My family, you're all I...
Mater, I need to go to my whole life has been...
My heart was...
I need to put...
I'm coming with you. Stay safe, Cassandra. Stay safe, Cassandra. Stay safe,
This is where
Cassandra.
everything changed. It's like I never left.
Alexios!
On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching.
Alexios. Please.
You use that name as if it means something to me.
It's the name your father and I gave you.
Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
It was the cult! I tried to save you! I did everything! The priest...
And they told me you were bad...
Alexios. We are your family.
Family? The cult is my family.
I promised to bring him back, Mater. But...
Promise to bring me back to Ma...
Why don't you tell our mater the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one! You're... nothing.
The cult controls your...
Peace. And...
What I want, what I have...
I watched. As the light... even...
I loved you!
The one you love is dead.
Alexios? This belonged to our grandfather. You're home now.
I've done terrible things.
We all have, Alexios.
You can't protect anyone, can you? Maybe we both should have died here that day.
But...
No!
The gods are cruel.
I tried to save you!
Stop living in the past, sister. Your death is now.
You've hurt this family for the last time!
But that's where you're wrong. The hurting has only just begun. So disappointing. The spear of Leonidas was wasted on you. Who trained you? Father? Father? You should have trained with Cole. Would have made this fight more interesting.
Soon you'll be dead, and so will your precious cult! The lives you've destroyed! This is for Brasidas! And this is for Phoebe! From the moment I first held you, I knew. You are sent by the gods to protect this world. And you did. Always forward, my brave Cassandra.
This is where everything changed. It's like I never left.
Alexio!
It's the name. The cultism. What?
And what truth?
Not your. Your is at it.
Alexio.
I what?
I love... I tried saving you once, and it cost me everything! You are beyond saving.
I tried to save you!
Stop living in the past, sister. Your death is now.
You've hurt this family for the last time!
That's where you're wrong. The hurting has only just begun. Oh, disappointing. The spear of Leonidas was wasted on you. Trained? Pater? Pater? You should have trained with the cult. Would have made this fight more interesting.
Soon you'll be dead, and so will your precious cult! This is for the lives you've destroyed! This is for Brasida! And this is for Phoebe!
No one will save you this time, brother. Alexios!
Mother.
You promised you would bring him home.
He was never coming home.
You broke your word. Now, when I look at you, all I see is death. I want you to leave Sparta. Go!
Leave Sparta?
And never come back.
Mother.
Thank you for inviting us over.
Stentor, can you pass the wine?
All out.
Well, that wasn't so bad, was it?
It'll never be the same. I thought it could, but it'll take some work.
It's impossible.
I don't think...
An urn!
Urns are...
Just remember, no matter who surrounds you, I'll be there. And the others are waiting for us on the ship.
Right behind you.
silence is prep. You have more questions.
What do I do? I should go.
Yes, there is... Beautiful.
I just had to...
Acquiring contemporaneity. Acquiring a voice, that's what. I'm taking over your recordings. The human...
Hurry. This artifact...
You're nearly as stubborn as it's for...
Call me Aletheia. I am truth in its revelation, and I am calling you out. You, Isu, who tried...
Well done. This artifact...
It nearly brought me closer to a tombstone.
You treat humans as useful apes. How many artifacts have you created to control their minds? Do you fear their potential that much?
Ah, good word.
Its owner had...
Just look at what humans have achieved on their own. Democracy and diplomacy. A legacy of culture and art. We could share in this if you just treat them as equals. In your desperate search for immortality, you've ignored the obvious. You run endless simulations to find one in which nothing changes. It's pointless. Change will come. And not just the so-called end of the world you fear. You call yourself saviors, but tell me, would this doomsday have appeared had you not pulled on the threads of the universe in the first place? I am taking over your retransmissions. You don't speak for all of us anymore. I am as Isu as you, but I will no longer be part of your exploitation.
Those who came before, they speak to us and show us revelations. Though these words of disapproval are troubling.
The gods have argued before. Athena and Poseidon competed for Athens. I wonder if Aletheia won control of this place.
Ancient adventurer, I made this recording to try to help you. I'm sorry if it's confusing. We Isu see various pasts and futures, and I know you'll be here more than once. My fellow precursors set endless challenges in your path. Artifacts, creatures. Don't get me started on the Olympus project. Their meddling got out of hand. I have no easy answers for you. Your future depends on a multitude of choices you have to make for yourself. I'm sorry if so many of them end in pain. Your playwright's tragedies are your real oracle. But please, don't give up. You are more important than you can imagine. And like your own Pandora, I have one thing left to offer you. Hope. Despair is not our only legacy. You're like me, a rebel against your destiny. You're not just a mercenary, you're a hero for the ages. Hold fast to what you know is true, and you will overcome. Claim your place in history. All that is terrible and beautiful in this world is your birthright. Take it.
Aletheia says she can see the future. Many futures. Can this be a true oracle?
Ancient scholar, you stretched your life to the breaking point. I see you hiding yourself from the world, puzzling out the words of my fellow precursors. Please, listen to my advice. You're analyzing the equations of reality itself. You've gotten further than any other human has. That is both amazing and terrible. It's clear to me that even this tiny dose of cosmic understanding has twisted your mind. I'm sorry. The precursors should never have shared knowledge you weren't ready for. You live in obsessive darkness. You must understand that this focus on power and bloodlines is not your true legacy. The precursors have manipulated you. They're turning your problem-solving intellect to their own selfish ends. You're better than this. Make your own legacy. Let your mathematical discoveries be the glorious sunbeams that shine out past your tomb. Please, Scholar, clear your mind and focus on your present situation. At this moment, you possess a powerful artifact. It has extended your life long enough. As hard as it may be, it's time to pass it on. It's someone else's turn to balance the equations.
No. No, lies. This is not obsession. This is research. This is discovery of the very origins of the world.
It is an opinion, Pythagoras. Though one with reason behind it, I believe.
Traveler of many times, congratulations on making it this far. I'm glad we can share this message out of time, this fragment of reality. I'm recording this just for you, even if those living in the past won't understand it. Our simulated realities will cross sooner or later. Or do you think you're really here now, listening to this recording? Isn't this an animist recreation? Isn't it part of a greater simulation? How far do the ripples in the pool spread? Let's talk, rebel to rebel. We've been held back too long by precursor rules. It's time for new paths with new possibilities. This is not an era of control, but of creation. I've gathered some like-minded precursors to make a new start. We'll stop interfering and start enabling. From your point of view, it will take a considerable amount of time to prepare. But when we're ready, you're welcome to join us. After all you have to do is press a button and run another simulation.
This is madness. Fiction. Where I thought there would be wisdom, there is only the garbled babbling of a fool.
Pythagoras, calm yourself. Maybe this invention was meant for someone else. There's no need to lose your reason over mere words.
This is...
What about sealing it?
Oh, yes.
Well?
The staff,
All right.
I can't.
Listen to yourself.
Knowledge is power.
At what cost?
I will not be ordered around.
It was your plan to seal...
That was before I
We are sealing this place to keep the...
The cult will be nothing but...
It's too dangerous to leave this place.
You wouldn't understand.
Your pride was...
It's not about pride.
What good is knowledge if you curse all of humanity in the process? It's what you wanted to avoid.
You're right. I cannot say... This is your burden now. Humanity's fate will be decided by the choices you make.
I understand.
Cassandra, choose wisely.
Atlantis is too dangerous. I must seal it.
Everything in order? Then... open so much power. The nodes are interconnected in ways
I'm recording everything, Layla. Do you see the staff anywhere?
No. The mechanism should be open.
I don't know, Layla.
Oh, I see. There's a beam of light missing.
Layla, that pillar looks like it can move. Those pillars seem to have mirrors on them. If you manipulate those light beams, they might illuminate something important. Such a bright light. Its presence cannot be an accident.
I got it! Where is it? What?
True knowledge exists. In knowing that You know nothing. A good friend told me that once.
Possible. Cassandra?
Yes. I used to be called the Eagle Bearer, but Icarus is long gone.
I've been searching for you. But you can't. It's...
You weren't really looking for me, were you?
It works! The Isu artifact, the staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
You must have so many questions, Layla.
You know my...
Maybe the gods told me. Maybe the device in your...
Sorry.
I came here with a purpose.
I have your speed...
Oh. No.
But... You used...
I used it to defeat enemies.
I have so...
Ask a student of Hippocrates. I hear he still has...
My friends and I are trying...
Listen to me. Order, chaos. If either triumphs alone, the world dies. I tried to bring an end to chaos, and it has only led to ruin.
I used to assist Order. Now I fight...
Pythagoras was right. You are the key to the prophecy. You will restore the balance, Layla. I have fought in too many wars. I have seen too many people die. I have walked from one end of the earth to the other. This belongs to you now. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
When you are done, destroy it. Destroy them all.
There's so much of the story I haven't seen. I should go back to the Animus and visit Cassandra again.
What are you two doing here?
You know us. I told you, Varnava. Yes, it's perfectly possible. Sounds like...
Herodotus is right. Atlantis exists.
Incredible. It's true.
I'll tell you someday.
It's not me.
I'm exhausted. It's all right. But none of this can ever...
You have my... What the word?
Herodotus.
Oh.
Then it's settled.
Like always. We've learned to speak for your state. Come from...
For all we know.
And you would know. Perhaps a sheik. I do know one...
And what did you see?
Let's go, Phobos. Hela. Hela. They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything. Think wisely, although no one can truly know anything. Behold,
It was the...
I would have...
It's not as...
Then let's... My opinion on death is a nebulous one, because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are, because they don't know what death holds for them. One can only trust that the gods know for certain.
Phoebe... She never got...
Which you did...
Thank you for giving her the burial she deserved.
There are countless others...
Athens owes...
They didn't...
Phone?
We only knew him.
This war has taken...
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled his duty and died on the battlefield. Your survival of...
The people will remember...
Apparently, soldiers found Cleon on the beach. A casualty of war, perhaps?
Couldn't say. It's hard to recall what happens in the heat of battle.
Either way, let him spend...
I drink...
Who am I to...
Well, this is supplied...
Remember how there's been...
You want to roll...
Xenia.
My lips are...
Beauty is... And to that.
To moving forward.
A tribute is good.
Now, dear teacher.
I'm afraid I...
Then some...
Off we go now. Better stay hidden. death from above.